It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, indeed. Now, for me, my success or lack thereof in a particular subject definitely it hinged on how good my teacher was, how energetic they were, how engaged they were in the material that I was studying. Well, we are now taking that dynamic and turning it on its head with a brilliant app that I'd love to say we're announcing, but it's been there for a while and it is already hugely popular. We are talking about paper video, and I have with me the co-founders, very proud co-founders, and I saw them puffing out their chests as we were looking at those apps. Paul Maria and Chris Mills. Paul, you're actually a teacher, so I'm understanding that that's how you came in. But before we go on here, talk to me about paper video. What is it actually? And Paul, maybe I can put that to you.
Paper video is our way of trying to ensure that every student in South Africa, whether you're from a very well-resourced school or an under-resourced school, can gain access to their own personal teacher for the specific question that they're struggling with in an exam.
That is quite specific. It's not just a general subject matter, but we know that you often can have the time to prepare for specific questions in your matric finals, which kind of gives us a much higher rate of success. So how did you go about putting this together? What led you to this incredible app and resource?
Yeah, so it started from my studying for an exam, and I was working through questions and I couldn't get through them. So I went on to YouTube to try and find something that was at least similar that could help me. It took me half an hour to do so, and at the end I thought to myself, well, if that video was there when I needed it instantly, and for every question in this book, my studying would have gone a hell of a lot better. So I just went with the idea of, well, then let's do that. Let's take the material that kids are working through and embed a video solution for each and every question. So if they get stuck, it's right there when they need it.
So did you finish studying while
Yes.
you had this brilliant idea?
Yeah. I survived.
This is quite a network to put together. You're tying together a huge amount of material. How did you bring it all together? How does it actually work? How does someone like myself, an end user, use it?
Well, the end user can access it in a number of ways. The best of which we feel is the website or the app that we have. And essentially, an end user would go to our website, papervideo.co.za, or get our paper video app, which is free to download, and you would register, and then that would give you the ability to get access to our past exam papers in maths, life sciences, physics, or accounting, where you would then just use the app or the website to essentially scan the little code next to each question when you need a video for that particular question.
Wow, you guys really were ahead of the curve for this one. You got it before YouTube got it, which is quite impressive. So what's next? This is a brilliant way of getting information across. We know that kids are absorbing huge amounts of information, teaching themselves to dance, to learn new things, to cook. Everything's happening on YouTube. What is the next step for you guys?
Well, I think that we want to expand on the subject offering. We want to go down the grades. I think it's a relatively well-known fact that the difficulties with really hard subjects such as maths and physics, they start down right at the early grades. Yeah. So we want to go down there, we want to go into more subjects, we want to offer the tuition videos in more languages as well. So that's a big aim of ours as well. Next year, we want to offer these languages, these videos in Afrikaans and Xhosa and Zulu. This year, we're very excited that we're already going to have Afrikaans resources for physical sciences in grades 12 and 11 before the very end of your exams. And I think then from there on, we don't just want to do solution videos for each particular question. We want to branch out and then go to your more traditional educational videos where if a child is not understanding something I'm always talking about in a question about quadratic equations or something like that, they can go to a video which will explain the whole topic and then they can zoom back in on that particular question.
Right now, I'd be going to that video.
Cool.
I would be there. Chris, just very quickly, that website again, or where can we connect with you?
Okay, it's papervideo.co.za. You go to the website, you register, that'll immediately give you access to about 2,400 videos. Wow. You'll be able to download the PDFs, the sample PDFs, so you'll be able to start working through the material immediately. You plug in the codes as you get stuck on the questions, the videos start to play.
Brilliant.
Thereafter, if you wanted to have access to the full 6,000 videos, then you can purchase the books, and it's not that expensive.
Well, you guys can get on it at home. You guys have done an incredible thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think this is going to be a very, very important resource, but you now have the power. Go out there and teach yourself with some brilliant young tutors to help you out.